Hi, my name is Christian from good old company. I work with leather, fish leather, and today we are gonna have a look at what Da Vinci Code can, how that connects to the design of leather wallets. Stay with me, subscribe, because there are a lot of videos coming up on the design of leather wallets, everything from design to delivery, and this is the first one, so stay with me. Jæja. Jæja is the most important word in Icelandic. It means everything and nothing. All depends on how it is said and when, in what context. And this is a jæja video, meaning that this is a little bit deep in the way it can be boring. If you are here to learn how to design a video in 5 seconds, then this is not a video for you. This is a video I felt that I had to do to explain a little bit the foundation of wallet design. Now, leather wallets, they are based around one simple thing. This here design. This is the size of a credit card, debit card, driver's license, company license, all kinds of identity, and it's based on an ISO standard that we are going to look at. And for the big question, how does that connect to Da Vinci Code? Well, in Da Vinci Code they mentioned a guy named Fibonacci, and the Fibonacci sequence. And the Fibonacci sequence turns out to be very close to phi, or P as we call it in Icelandic. And this is a sequence of exponential numbers starting with the number 1. And if we have a look at it, let's have a look at number 1. I have here very small number 1 centimeter, and if you increase that by or multiply that with 0, 1 plus 0 is 1, so we've got another 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 by 2 centimeters. So we've got 2. Now 2 plus 1 is 3. So we've got a square of 3. 3 times 3. 3 by 3 centimeters. And we lay that here by the side. And 3 by 2 is 5. 5 by 5 centimeters. And we lay that here. And you should see by now what I'm getting at. As I say, it's exponential, it increases. So if we, for example, start by the number of 2 by 2 centimeters, we can lay that down. We can have then 2 plus 0 is 2, so we've got another 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. We've got 4 by 4 then. 4 plus 2 is 6. That is 6. We have that here. And 6 by 4 is 10. And we have that here. And these two are actually the same. What we are talking about is this. This is something that you should know. You should have seen it quite a lot of time. starting by 1, then 2, 3, 5, 8, and so on. And you can have it here, you can see it here, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55. This is the Fibonacci sequence, how things escalate. And this is pi 1.618 1.618033 something. We can forget about that. When the design of this car occurred, they had this in mind. What if the golden mean, pi and the golden mean is, we take a square like that, we multiply it with 1.618, and we get half, almost half, not completely half of what was of 10, and that should be this rectangle here. So if you divide 55, you get this rectangle here. If you take a rectangle out of that, divide that with 1.6, you get this rectangle here, and so on and so on. The other way around, of course, from 1. And this is the basics of everything. This is the golden means. If I lay this down here, you can see that it is similar in sign. And what's more, if we put that to the side, if we start by 1, we have the 1, the 2, the 3, put them here to the side, you can see that it is almost the size of the credit card. Why is it just almost? That is because when the ISO organization designed the credit card, they decided on the imperial system. That is using inches instead of millimeters. They thus derived a little bit away from the perfect golden means, so that they could design this within the imperial system, that is in inches. And we are going today look at things with that in mind, and we are gonna derive a little bit just to ease our mind. So in order for us to design a wallet, this is the basic. Everything that we do is based on this. And we are gonna use probably 5 as the main or the point that we work from, 5 by 5. And that means that we have we're gonna, instead of taking the Fibonacci sequence and work with that completely, we are gonna work from out, let's see, ruler here. We have 50, we've got, this one is 86, it's actually 86.6, and this is 5.40 something. In inches, this is 3.5 by 2 and 2.25. They're about. So this gives us approximately 9 millimeters, and we have to make space for being able to put it into a wallet. We have to make space for thread and things like that. In basis, we will take something like that. It's almost 10. Make a fold, and you've got a wallet. You've got something to hold the card in. But of course that is not beautiful. So we want to think this from both the perspective of beauty and usability. Some of the main things that we have to think about when we are designing anything is not only how we want to make it or sculpt it. We can sculpt just about anything, but is it usable? Is it comfortable to use? Is it easy to use? Is it simple to use? And a basic card wallet is actually very, very, very simple to use. So because this is almost 9 and we need just about we need about 5 mil on each side. That means 10 is going to be the number that we use, and half of 10 is 5. So if you look at it, 10 card within 10. If we will fold that, let's fold it this way. You got 5, and that's nice. But it's not all that nice, because if you got 5 over 10, put the card wallet here, you've got all this extra space. So building on the theory behind the golden means, or the golden design, the golden means, the golden rule, there's a lot of names for it. We're gonna use 5 or 10, and that means that if we wanna make a design, we will fold that in 2. That gives us 5. We will fold one of that back. That gives us 7.5. And if you put on 7.5 and the card down here, you've got a perfect wallet. Perfect size, everything perfect. And let's see. I have here small tips. Old leather sofa. I use it a lot. I've been using this sofa for all kinds of prototyping. So basically what I have here is one layer of 7.5, another layer of 5, and I've got a card holder. I even got a card. Strangely enough, the bank lets me have a card. So this is the most basic form of card holder that you can get. Why am I doing it this way? There is a very simple reason for that. Half of 5, or 5 or 10 you could say, divided by 2 is going to be the key number of everything that we do in designing card wallets in the future. Simplifying things, simplifying Fibonacci sequence, simplifying the Vinci Code. This is going to be the key to all our future design. We are very close to the golden means. We are deriving only millimeters away from it, as you can see. It's just tiny millimeters that we are deriving away from the Fibonacci codes, taking the liberty that the ISO organization did. So we have this, and the main reason is that we have here 1.25, and that is a key number, because if we wanna build a wallet with 2 pockets, that means we need a little bit larger base. This one was 7.5. This one is, no, this one was actually not 7.5. I minimized this one. This one is 7.5. We can start there. We have inner wallet and the outer wallet, and this one is 5. Put those together. Let's put it in here. And if we do things right, we have 5, 1.25, 1.25. I'm starting to get my drift. We have now 2 pockets, and it's equal, and it fits in with the system. We've got the length, but we are still mathematically in a beautiful way, and this is a beauty. It's still a beauty. It fits nicely in a pocket. It fits nicely. It is within the golden means. So take that even further, shall we see? One more. You're probably up to 10 now. Not completely, because I added only 1.25. So we've got 1 pocket, 2 pocket, 3 pockets. 1.25 is the key. That is the gap here. This one, 1.25, and we can add on. And if we add on even more and go to 4 pockets, 1, 2, 3, and 4 pockets, that's when we hit the number 10. We've got a square. So we are always within the main design, within the Fibonacci sequence. We are using it, we're just simplifying it a little bit. And if we use that on, and we base our wallet design on that, we can have 3 pocket wallet. Let's see, 3 pockets. Take it like that. $1.25 in between, in the middle. The outer even within the Fibonacci sequence. And boom, within minutes you've started designing a wallet that has money pocket and everything is within the golden means. You can see that this, if we compare this here square with this one, it is similar. So this is simplifying the design as much as you can. It is basing things constructively on this simple thing. Start with 5. 5 is 5 by 10 is, or that is 5 centimeters by 10 centimeters. Start there, add to it with the division of 2 most of the time, and you will be able to line up whatever you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pockets, whatever you want. You can line it up and you will stay within a beautiful design. This was actually not as complicated as I thought it had been. I've been thinking about this for a whole week now, and I thought it was so complicated. I hope that you did understand it. It's not complicated. It's easy, isn't it? From here on, everything that we do is based on this. We will make wallets, and patterns based on this. We will make some helpers so that we can build what we want. 75, the first one, just a single one, 62.5, and as you can see, I have minimized the Fibonacci squares. This fits within it once again. Then it's just kind of a mechano. You just add on, you work from out this. Of course, when we get to larger things like bags, we might have to rethink this. But basically what I wanted to do with this video is get you to think about the fundamentals of design, why we are doing this. This is why. This is the why. The most used form in modern society, probably, and is still gonna be here. It's been with us since the 50s. It's gonna be several more years. There is no sign of it, even though phones and electronic identities, it's gonna be a while until we get everything in our finger, but that's probably gonna happen. So this is the basic of what we are gonna do in the coming videos. We're gonna take the design, we're gonna, as I say, we're gonna make a pattern, we're gonna make 2-3 patterns. We don't need much for that. I'm gonna also take it to the computer, to a software where we make the pattern, because that is the fundamental of also everything that we do, and making our life easy. Hopefully at the end of all this, you'll be able to go into business doing cards. We will go from here, we will go, as I say, make the patterns, we will in computer and draw them up. We will then start to assemble wallets, look at the problems that we need to face, what we need to do, and so on. As I say, hope it wasn't all too complicated, that I did not mess it up all too much. If I did, don't hesitate to tell me. I don't know everything. Actually, I don't know anything, but I'm trying my best to explain it in a simple manner. So, thank you for watching. See you next video, and have a nice day.